Anyway, here's what we came up with here. We used a patch out of the patch panel. I didn't want to use the edge because I wanted to keep the original Fender edge, so hopefully it would still fit the door when we were done. And then we kept that, and you get the idea. It's pretty good. It took care of most of this stuff up here, and I just set it on the car and everything looked perfect. So as soon as Jimmy's done welding this, it won't need any filler at all. He said, he guaranteed, no Bondo needed. Good thing about it being 30 degrees out is it cools down real quick. So anyway, yeah, that was the plan there, and it looks like it actually worked for once. I got the wheel lip moldings so I can test fit those, make sure that's going to fit. And then, yeah, that's about it. It's always nice to get a bunch more cardboard. Everyone knows how much I love cardboard. And we found this sweet razor blade, which is probably still good. Probably get some more use out of that. Right. Anyway, yeah, so this is what we cut out of the Fender. You can see rust, stuff, and things. Rust, stuff, and things. Ta-da. Shh. Well, we don't have instructions for the vintage air, so we're just kind of winging it. And I think we did something wrong.
Oh, it'll fit right in there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That covers it up.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
that must be how it's supposed to be.
Makes it nice because then you can access the fittings from this side.
Oh, that's true. That's probably why they designed it like that, to be cut out like that. More importantly, on this end of things, you know, the paint and body side, this fender patch is done, and the wheel lip molding seems to fit. So that worked out pretty good. And now we're just, you know, waiting on the firewall repair. I guess I have to strip this hood too at some point. It's the last piece other than that other fender. But yeah. Yeah. Would you find this piece in the box? It was just in there with the
trunk.
Oh yeah, oh, it's in the trunk. Oh, it's out of the trunk.
Yeah.
That's the, yeah, okay, we just.
It's laying on the floor next to the AC unit. Covered.
Right. Yeah, I think that'll be a lot better. At least you got some welding practice in on the other one. Anyways.
I'm getting welding practice in this fucking 10 holes over here.
Right, 20. I thought there was 20 something left.
Well, I think I cut out 2, I think, so I should be down to whatever, 18 or some shit.
Yeah. So anyway, I've been messing with this hood for, how long have I been messing with this? 5 minutes. Well, let me see the last time it's, I don't know, a couple hours. Hour and a half, easy. Call it hour 45.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2. This thing is just totally garbage. I don't know what happened to this thing. I think it flew open on something and then got ran over by a semi-truck. Tractor. Tractor trailer.
Oh, that was the plow.
Oh.
It's on the field.
Anyway, it had a
Cactus fell on it.
yeah, cactus fell on it. Had a huge valley right here, big kink right here, and I think I mentioned this when it was on the car actually, for about 10 minutes. I remember talking about it. And so anyway, it's pretty straight now. It wasn't before. I didn't show it because I was just angry at this hood. Because, I mean, now that I think I can make that work. That'll be fine, but now we have to deal with all this. So I started stripping this, and then I was like, well, let's see if I can even fix that. Because if I can't fix that, I'm not going to waste my time cleaning this up. So unfortunately, it looks like I was able to fix that. So now I have to figure out how to clean this up. But anyway, I think this is part of the Titanic or something. This might have been the anchor.
That's your boss.
Huh?
That's your boss.
So I've got the hood stripped. I haven't DA'd it yet. I like to let, after you're done with metal work, or I'm done with metal work, I like to let it sit for a few hours or overnight, because sometimes things will cool and move. So this still today feels okay. It ain't perfect, but it definitely needs filler. Not an excessive amount. It's not too bad. But not like any of this is gonna show up. But anyway, it's usable. As far as the rest of the hood, this half is pretty rusty. Like I say, it needs blasted. Every time we've ran into this situation at work and we've had it blasted, it comes back pretty much unusable because they warp it so bad. Are there people that can blast it and not damage it? Maybe, but not that I know of around here. So, I don't know. I'm gonna DA it. I'm gonna treat it with acid, let it sit for a day, clean it up, see how it looks. At this point, I've got so much time into it, I feel like I have to use it. If this was my car, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably rather have an aftermarket hood than to use this one. Because you can clean it up all you want. There's no guarantee you're going to get every speck of rust out of the metal. You know, I'll do what I can, and I'll try to get it as clean as I can. But I think it'll be fine. I forgot to show this before I put the acid on it, but anyways. It came fairly clean, except for where it didn't. Watch out for that. This is all I'm using here. You can get this at Home Depot. You know, it helps the paint stick, so that's good. Just put it on there full strength and soak it, scrub it in there, let it dry, and then I'll come back and wipe it down, clean it off. They say to use water. I usually use water or acetone or something like that, and then I'll sand it down again. So yeah. Oh man, you weren't supposed to shave those. Keep the throttle pedal holes, sir.
Well,
I don't know why they're mounting a throttle pedal way over there. As you can see, things are really coming around here. Looks the same as the last time I showed it to you. Well, it kind of does, sir. I mean, there's a couple more welds here and there.
6 more holes.
6 more holes.
He went down from 17 to 6.
Alright.
I don't know. No, because there's 6, I think 5 or 6 over there.
Yeah.
I think it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 holes.
That's practically what you had a week ago when you were counting them.
No, we had 22.
22. Oh, so we have half as many.
We're down to half.
Are you counting the holes in the weld still that you have to do?
No, I'm
or?
not counting those.
Oh, okay, those are extra.
Well, I didn't count these 2 I found.
Right.
I took the screw
At the screw holes? Well, you should just pull the column out so you can get to that other one, huh?
Oh, the bottom one.
Yeah.
Inside too.
Yeah, well, we gotta take it out anyway. I'm not gonna leave it in there when I paint it and stuff. Anyway, we practically had it halfway out already once. So here is what the hood looks like after the acid has dried on it for a day, almost, not really, overnight. From here I'll probably take a wet towel and wipe it off. Wax and grease remover it. And probably DA the whole thing with AD grit again. And also here's what it does to the floor, which just makes a mess. So that's something to think about if you're worried about that. So yeah, we'll wipe this off and wipe it off. This just in, it doesn't really wipe off. I took a wet towel, scrubbed on it. It kinda wipes off if you really get after it. I don't want to like soak this thing with water. I don't know if wax and grease remover will do anything. The answer is no. Not any more than water does. I might have let it sit on here too long. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna DA this thing with 80 grit and then wax and grease remover it. Should be good. I might wire wheel the rust pits again. See how they look. So that's it. That's all I can do to this thing. Just wire wheeled the whole thing. Then I DA'd it with 180. Then I DA'd it with 80 again. So, short of blasting that, there's nothing more I can do here. I'm thinking it'll be fine. There's no guarantees or warranties expressed or implied on this hood. Or anything for that matter. That's just the way this stuff goes. But the hood, I don't know. Is something going to show up in the paint here in a couple of years? Maybe. Maybe not. But if it does, just go ahead and get another hood. And yeah. So I tried out this Harbor Freight sandpaper here. It's it was like 25 bucks for a box of 50 80 grit. I just wanted to try it because I was curious. I mean, a roll of 3M gold is like, it's 100 sheets for, I don't know, 75, 80 bucks, or maybe it's more now, I don't know. So this is cheaper, and it's not bad. It's not the worst sandpaper I've ever used. So, if that means anything, I've used plenty of worse stuff. But that's it for this weekend. Probably come back out here tomorrow and try to make some more progress and film something. I mean, these videos aren't very exciting. There's not a whole lot of new stuff happening here. This takes a long time. I mean, I work on it a couple hours a day during the week after work, and then the weekends. So it doesn't go very fast, and that's just how it is. So I don't know if anybody's really watching these videos. Hopefully when I get towards the bodywork stages or putting epoxy on this, I can at least teach somebody something. But for those that want to see the progress from how this thing arrived to being painted and buffed, it's going to be a long road, but we'll get there. Fine, I couldn't help it. I got the little spot blaster and blasted a couple spots right there. It's a little cleaner than it was. Apparently I have a dent and pull right here, I forgot about. Other than that, this hood is ready for epoxy.